Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, I'ma stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. On top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Action on our dreams and fight, alright.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Powerwash Simulator 2. Guys, I'm starting solo tonight. Oh, am I still live? Am I still live? Yep, I'm still live. OBS is acting super wonky right now, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Saying that my bitrate is not great, but we are good. It says good right now. I don't know. We had some issues with it earlier. I think it's finally worked itself out for now. I don't know. But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful night tonight. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Will is running a bit behind. Him and the missus had to work a little late tonight, so they're on their way. I rebooted my PC last night, so I'm wondering if I don't have. Let me see. No, everything's clear. I don't know. It's just OBS doing OBS things, guys. As always, it is a problem child for me. Always a problem child. But hopefully all of you are doing well tonight. Hopefully y'all are having a great time. And, yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're not doing that job yet. I'm going to do the streetcar while we wait on Will. Oh, you know what? What's up, my dude? How's it going? Can I go ahead and activate this as multiplayer? I can. But yeah, Will's running a bit behind tonight. Him and the missus had to go work earlier. So hopefully we get to see them here in a little bit. I hadn't seen him pop on. He said he'd be here probably by 9 o'clock Eastern. They had to go work in the greater Charleston area today, so yay. Go ahead and get all that polished up. Looking nice. What suds it up? Oh, I didn't want to use that. Oh, what? That actually... How's it going, my dude? Hope you're doing well tonight, dude. Hope the roads have been treating you good. Oh, do I only have those attachments? Oh, that's going to make this a little bit more fun. Yeah, it's seen better days. It's definitely seen better days there, my dude. By the way, Jen will be here shortly, guys. She is on her way home from work herself. Did you, Almighty? Where you stopping at for tonight? I find it funny that this scrubber does a better job of getting all the debris off of the stuff here. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome to the stream tonight. Chat's a little crickets tonight at first, guys, but it's always a little crickets right at first. It then gets a little better. It gets better. Also, I just want to brag a little bit, guys. I've been dabbling a little bit more in TikTok lately, and I'm thinking about taking some of my TikTok stuff live eventually, like the gunpla hanger builds and all that. Maybe doing live chats while I do some editing on Sundays. You know, might start doing that. Might start making that a thing. Hey, Casey, what's up? All right, the stairs are clean. How's it going, Casey? Hope you're doing well. Casey, I saw your Serpentus costume. And Serpentius costume. I can never say his name right. I know I've heard it 1,000 times. But I saw your cosplay, and I think that's amazing, by the way. You did a great job with that. Nailed that. Knocked it out of the park. Always love a good Chibi Queen cosplay, you know? A good Casey cosplay. I promised Will I wouldn't do any of the newer stuff until he got here. Unless he decides he can't make it. In that case, I'll head on over. Still in Oklahoma, heading out to Salt Lake City, Utah. Oh, good luck. That's a long ride, dude. I've never made that ride, but I've heard that's I've heard that's one of the longer ones. I feel like with that being a wheel, the bigger... There we go. All the just grime and buildup inside this thing. Be enough to make you just not want to be inside of it. Getting the wall looking good. Oh man, you can just do this and get the whole ceiling here. That's such a great tool to have. You're welcome, Casey. Like I said, if anybody could nail a cosplay, it would be you. You could nail that thing right out of the park. I mean, you did such a great job with that. Like, hands down, it was a great work. It was a great piece of work. I gotta bump up my mic just a smidge, guys. It is not... I feel like I'm quiet on here. I feel like I'm way too quiet. Check, 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 check. Guys, can you hear me? Am I sounding good to you guys? Or do I sound like I'm too far away? You're not a tool, Dave? You're not a tool? Alright, let's go ahead. Let's actually go with the 1 dB. I feel like 1 dB is fine. Yeah, there we go. We're not peaking. Okay, now we're peaking. Because I moved it, probably. I was too close to the mic. I gotta remember, I can't be right up on this thing, or else it just sounds horrible. Sound fine? Thank you, Dave. There's some games where I get drowned out by the sound. And other ones I just feel like... Because Jen said it started sounding too tinny. And if that's the case, I'm going to start looking at maybe swapping this mic out for a USB mic again. I love my XLR mics, but I feel like the XLR is having a hard time here. Sound good on your end, Mighty? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I always worry that I sound like grainy and not so, you know, clean. Or that I peak too much and it just gets very mechanical and robotic and causes a lot of issues there. But looks like I'm staying in the yellow for the most part, which is good. I definitely don't want to be drowned out by the game audio. Guys, I'm trying to figure out what I want to play next after this. I know we have... I sound like a Jags fan. Well, I mean, I am a Jags fan, Dave, and that was a good game, dude. Even though y'all won, it was a good game. Oh, thank you. Jen brought me a little refresher, guys. I need the caffeine. I hadn't been feeling good today. Like, I've been busy and just wore out. Dispatch is on my list. It's high on my list. I just got to make sure that I can get away with, like, I got to make sure there's a streamer mode. Because I've heard there's nudity in it and some other things, and I want to be super careful with that. So, who knows? I might do Dispatch next. I feel like when I game alone, though, I'm not as interesting. I don't know. Maybe that's me. But I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch me by myself. They want to watch me with my friends because we do crazy stuff together. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to hear me ramble. I don't know. I'm weird, guys. When it comes down to this, I feel super weird about it. How's it going, Kenneth? But Dispatch, I have Dispatch, and I've got it on my list of games to play. I think I picked a big item here, and it's going to take me a while to finish this because I don't want to dive too far into something. Go through all the Halo series. I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm actually waiting for Halo Combat Evolved to come out on the PlayStation. That's literally getting ready to drop here this year. So, if they do decide to do like a Master Chief Collection, which I've heard that's also in the talks, but I heard they're only doing the campaign. They're not doing like. There's only two ways I'll ever stream Halo, and that's if I get an Xbox to play it on, because my little gaming PC is great for games like Repo and, you know, Schedule 1 and games like that. But when it comes down to like more graphically intense games, I feel like it kind of struggled with Sons of the Forest, which is a little more graphically intense than those games. But I've already got my watch list out and ready to go for when Halo drops. I really do want to play the whole Halo series, though. That's an eventual. I thought about doing Mass Effect as well. Like, I've got the Mass Effect complete bundle that they dropped for PlayStation with 1, 2, and 3 on it. And I've never played Mass Effect. I put it in my backlog just for games that. What's up, Walt? How's it going? I put it in my backlog as well for games that I want to play, and my niece was an absolute Mass Effect fiend. Like she loves her some Mass Effect, and the more we talked about it, the more I got interested in it. And Noah also has piqued my curiosity in it. Like my niece and her granddad used to watch it all the time. Or used to play it all the time. You know what? Let me look and see, make sure I'm not using it's the Prime Vista. Oh, am I rocking nothing but Prime Urban X? That's what I got. There we go. Why did I feel like I was not getting anything clean? There we go. Did I have the other Urban X? I did. No wonder I wasn't cleaning anything. I was about to say, I know I've got that Ultimate Urban X. Oh, that's making this so much quicker now. Look at that, guys. I can just peel the dirt right off. Fallout 76 is a great multiplayer game. But then again, I mean, I played that for a while and kind of got burnt out on Fallout 76 because really it's an MMO, and MMOs are great for a little while for me, but I can't keep up with them. Jen's finally in the house. Doing good, Walt. Doing good. It's Monday. Getting ready for a busy day, a busy week this week. We got with the company I work for, we've got printer installs this week, and I've got to go in and install 3 more printers tomorrow. and replace it and actually reinstall a printer we took out that wasn't ours to take out. Apparently, it belonged to one of our vendor companies. Oops. Boss called me and said, "Hey, did you know that?" I was like, "No, I did not know that." I said, I saw the printer on our inventory, so I figured it was one of ours to take out. So, you know, oops. Dave, I actually don't mind a printer install. I'm pretty good at getting them on a print server now. Like, fun fact, I was talking to my boss this morning about it, and I was like, because he's taught me a lot of what I know when it comes down to like the higher end stuff with IT. Because I'm a hardware guy. That was my specialty. When I used to do computer repair stuff for myself. When I used to run a computer repair shop, I would always do like hardware replacement and stuff like that. Like, the only thing I wouldn't touch was processors, and that's just because like you mess up the motherboard. You can mess up the motherboard pretty easy. So I would always refer them to other people in the area that did computer repair for those. And it's just because I've never done a processor. Like, I know, sounds weird, but I usually do like a lot more component stuff, like RAM, hard drives, graphics cards. I can do all that stuff pretty comfortably and feel good with it. But when I ran my business, I mostly did like I would do some virus cleanings and computer cleanup and things like that, guys. And if I live somewhere like where you are, Dave, I feel like I could have made a career out of that, made my own business work. But where I live, there's really not. Or if I could have got in with, you know, a tech group doing what I do. But here, there's not a lot of clientele, and two, the clientele here is so finicky. If you make one mistake, they'll crucify you immediately, and then the whole community's out to really just like throw you under the bus. It's a small mom and pop community here, so no real like industry, you know. Hey, Will, I'm just over here cleaning this till you get ready, Will. Looks like we've only got 3 missions. There we go. Will's in the chat. Will's in the game. What's up, Will?
Not much, man. It's been one of those days.
It's just one of those days when you want to wake up, everything is fucked, everybody sucks.
No, not quite like that. More like, take it back to the 90s, you know, Monica, just one of them days.
Gotcha. I've got it open. I've already got it in a multiplayer map, so if you wanted to come join, I'm just scrubbing a trolley.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
Alright, yep, because it says my washers are disabled. How did they know? How did they know? But yeah, Dave, printer installs are like my thing now. I'm like a pro at printer installs. And then at some point this week, I got to go change out, because I'm also the maintenance guy, because, you know.
I got a new look.
Oh, I like that, dude. By the way, Will, this will be our last stream of this, it looks like, until they add the new, until they add some new packs. So
Dang.
we gotta find another game to play.
Well, we got a few we can choose from.
I know there's like I suffocated your dead grandma, and I can never remember the name of that game.
I'm in love with your dead grandmother. That's the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know me and you got a couple of games we can play.
Yeah.
Could always do a Minecraft survival run.
Yeah, we could.
We got the survival island idea that I had. And before all the kids out there get their get their panties in a wad about, oh, Minecraft, can I play? Nope, it would be just me and Will. Because I've tried playing with kids. And you kids is vicious, man. You kids is absolutely vicious. Y'all gotta remember, me and Will are geriatrics now in the Minecraft world. I remember when Minecraft was just building blocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I remember when. Yeah, I was doing some more work in our creative world that we started way back on PS3.
Yeah.
And my son was like, "God, I just realized this world is just about as old as me, if not older."
It is, dude.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
that. Yeah, he was young when we started on that.
Mm-hmm.
He was a young'un. Ricardo, what's up? Maidu says he's never played Minecraft. Maidu, it's one of those games. It's very like sandboxy. And
They've added a lot over the years.
yeah, when me and Will first started with it, it was pretty much just. I would describe it as put a block down and build. Then they started adding survival mode to it, and survival mode's a ton of fun for me. Like, I've always thought about doing I'm not one of those people that's thought about doing a permadeath run just because I know that I die easily in games like that. Like, to those that do permadeath runs, you're one of two people. You're either really brave or you cheat.
Or you're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, you're just a sucker for pain. Figured I'd bring that song back, Will.
I don't care for that group at all. Imagine Dragons, more like Imagine Go Away.
See,
That too.
there are two types of people in this world. There are the people that like Imagine Dragons, which I don't hate them. I feel like they're the Nickelback of this generation, you know. Everybody hated Nickelback, and I was like, Nickelback wasn't bad.
Well, they dug themselves into that hole because all they kept doing were power ballads.
Yeah.
And then they would get mad when nobody wanted to listen to anything but their power ballads. It's like,
Yeah.
well, quit writing power ballads.
Yep.
Their album before they got all wimpy sounding, Leader of Men is an awesome track. I like that song.
Now, I'll
But
tell you,
then, look at this photograph.
yeah, you're right. They kind of shoehorned themselves into a corner
They did.
and couldn't quite figure out, how to get out of it successfully.
Anytime they wanted to play, something heavier, nobody wanted to hear it because they got used to them being a power ballad band.
Yeah. I am so high, I can fight melons, or whatever he said.
That song wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Hero was one of my favorites by them.
Well, it was Chad Kroeger and Josie Scott from
Yeah.
Saliva.
And see, I'm a big,
So I don't really count that as a Nickelback song.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you right now, one of the groups I got into a lot growing up was Slipknot.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And then, I don't know about you, Will, but have you listened to, like, modern Rob Zombie stuff?
Not anything very recent, no.
See, I liked Hellbilly Deluxe. Wasn't that the album
Yeah,
with
anything
Dragula?
after that, I think so.
Yeah, I liked the group. I liked that one. Then I kind of fell off of him for a little bit because, I liked the House of a Thousand Corpses album. That one was good.
I think that's the last really song I've heard from him,
Yeah,
is that album, and I don't even remember what they were.
and then he had a remix album with all the songs on that. But I feel like he got a little experimental, and for a while I fell off of listening to him. But I've gotten back into listening to him, and one of my favorite songs is Casey says she likes See, Casey, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh God, I can't pick up the letter. There we go. I can pick up the letter now. I'm with you, Casey.
My friend in high school and I, we used to take jabs at Rob Zombie all the time because either he was saying yeah or nah. It was yeah or nah. It was always one of those.
Yeah.
It was like almost all of his songs, he would say yeah, and then never gonna stop, nah, never gonna stop. And it's like, dude, pick something else other than yeah and nah to say.
My dad used to laugh because it sounded like he has a lisp when he sings. You know, like thupa beef.
Maybe that was intentional.
Yeah, Casey. See, I'm kind of one of those people like you. I like a lot of different music. You know. I just have a very like weird palette in music. I guess is how I guess.
I do too. Me and my wife always joke when we're out sparking and we'll listen to music.
Yeah.
It's like, if you can't go from listening to Glorilla to Lorna Shore, then we can't be friends.
See, I can't get into Glorilla.
I like 2 of her songs. That's about it.
I can't get into like most of the modern rap.
I call that thoughtcore.
Yeah, I can't really get into
core.
Yeah. Coochie core.
No, ratchet core.
Oh, I thought you said coochie core.
No, ratchet.
Gotcha.
Thought or ratchet core. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I tried getting into music like that, and it's just not for me. I don't know, Nicki Minaj was probably about the only one out of that group that I genuinely enjoyed listening to some of her music, because I felt like she actually did pretty good wordplay.
Yeah. Well, Megan Thee Stallion, she's got that one song, talk about hot girls, she does hot shit.
Yeah.
This is my rendition. I'm a fat boy. I do fat shit. When I'm hungry.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yep.
See, I was more growing up. I was into like the angsty metal groups more than anything else, and a lot of industrial metal. And then the Queen of the Damned album came out, and I was like, okay, I see you guys out there.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the bands live that were on that soundtrack.
Nice. Static X?
No, sadly. But the
rest in peace, Wayne Static. That was like, he was my inspiration, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
there was a song called, do you remember the band Earshot?
yes.
They were very Tool-like, right?
Yeah.
I saw them. I saw Dry Cell that had that one song, one hit, My Body Crumbles.
Yeah.
That was on that, I think it was on that soundtrack. But they weren't really as popular because, the other songs were more popular because of who was on them. You had Jay Gordon from Orgy. You had David Draymond of Disturbed.
Of course,
Chester
Jonathan
Bennington.
Davis.
Well, he was in the background because they told him in order for him to help do the score for the movie.
Yeah.
And sing, as his singing voice was Lestat. So they told him on the actual album he had to let someone else sing the songs, and his voice would be there for backup vocals only.
Yeah.
That was the payoff. And he was like, yeah, okay.
Casey,
that's cool. I can handle that.
Casey said she likes Coldplay. I listened to a little bit of their stuff. Viva La Vida. Or what? No. There's a song, but
Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Right?
I think so. The one that goes in, when I ruled the world. That one's a good one for me.
Are you okay?
But yeah, I've got an interesting mix.
I mean, I listen to like K-hip hop.
Yeah, like
and
Keith,
deathcore,
like Keith Ape.
and
All right,
And,
Ricardo, enjoy your lurk. Hopefully you can get you some rest, brother. And I mean, Will, you've seen my genres of music I listen to, or the groups I listen to.
Yeah, some of them you try to get me into, and I just can't.
How about Electric Callboy?
They're all right.
I'm excited to go see them.
To me, they're very gimmicky, and you know how I feel about gimmick groups.
You know what's crazy though, is they started off like very like emo, screamo, like metalcore. And
yeah.
I'm guessing that it just... Where, oh, right here. It says there's something in here. God, let me up.
Probably
Jesus.
missed a spot in here.
Yep, found it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm surprised that, like, me and Jen were talking about this inner window here that I'm at. Got it.
Boom.
All right, let's go do one of the newer things.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to go see them because, like, I love me some Electric Callboy. One of their songs one of the songs they got that I like right now is Tonsnied.
Yeah.
That music video absolutely makes me laugh so hard. All right, we got an 18-wheeler we got to clean. Where's Mike at when we need him? He knows these things like the back of his hand. Maidu knows them too. So Maidu, tell us if we're cleaning this thing right. But yeah, Tonsnied has been one of my favorite songs so far because it has the boom boom sound.
It's a boom boom sound.
Yeah. A fever burning in my soul, and I love what it feels like, and now I'll never let it go till I know what it feels like. I've never.
You up top or no?
What's that?
I was seeing if you were up top. No.
No, I'm down here washing a cell phone that's on the Joe, why are you not picking up? You better not have lost your phone again. And where are you? What's taking so long? I picked up the phone and now I'm talking to Jeff Jefferson. Yeah, see, my playlist is completely everywhere, Casey. I'll have, like, a lot of Ghost right now. A lot of Ghost because I've been on a super Ghost kick since I discovered them. All those years ago. With the song Square Hammer. Square Hammer was the first song I ever listened to by them. And then I just went down the Ghost rabbit hole. Casey, I would love to see you do a like a Papa Emeritus gender bend crossplay.
Did you just say crossplay?
Yeah, I meant to say cosplay, but you know. I know that crossplay is another term for that too.
I'll tell you though, today has been, as my wife said earlier, one of the most Mondays of history for us.
Yeah. Mine was interesting because, like, I got a call from the tenants that rent our old office building.
Yeah.
Because I'm handling maintenance down here. I have to do some, I have to basically take any calls for them as well.
Yeah.
They're kind of a bonus office for us. And they called me and said that their toilet had been running. And I asked the lady, did you try catching it? And she laughed hysterically. And then I called, the director and told him what we were seeing. He was like, "Well, can you go?" He was like, "Yeah, if you can go check it out, that'd be great." So I called him and said, "Yep, it totally ran away. I can't find it. It's gone." He goes, "What do you mean it's gone?" I'm like, "Just kidding. I'm staring at it right now. It's a flush valve. It's the flush valve system." Casey said, "Oh, okay. So yeah, it is called crossplay. Is where you basically cosplay, you gender bend a cosplay."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's interesting that it has so many different terms, gender bending and crossplay and all. I get it. I always thought about if I ever did a gender bend, it would be a male version of like Sailor Mars. Just show up in a sailor outfit, like a real sailor outfit.
Yeah. That would be a variant crossplay.
Yeah. But no, Jen, he laughed hysterically. He laughs hysterically at my jokes. Oh my God! Speaking of which, I got a funny one for you, Will.
Okay.
So my IT manager, right, calls me today and says, "Hey, I sent you something. I want you to watch it, but don't watch it in front of everybody because it is the funniest thing I've watched. It's funny, and I wanted to see what your reaction was." So I watch it, and it's this husband and wife who are working together, and his wife's like, "Hey, you want me to make you some tea?" And the husband's over there just staring at his computer, right? And he says, sure. She goes, "All right, you want green tea or black tea?" He goes, "No, I want tea." And she starts, she's like, tea? He goes, "Yeah, I think we got some in the back." And she's like, "I don't think we have any." He's like, "Yeah, you got 2 of them in the back." And she's over there, she's like, I don't think that's a thing. He goes, yeah, it's a thing. It's in the chest back there in the back. And she goes, "Titty? We got 2 titties?" And he goes, "Well, no, you got 2 titties." And I'm over here just like dumb laughing in my office, hoping to God that nobody walks in my office to hear me laughing like a donkey. That high-pitched laugh I do. It happened again. I text him back. I'm like, "You, sir, are a genius. I love it." And I was like, "Wait, hold up. This coming from him is like the best." Because like every time I think of my manager, I'm always like, he's like, he does a lot with his community and stuff like that. So I'm like, this is the best. And then I don't know. I don't think we call him director anymore. I think he's like, he's now one of those the three initial kind of jobs. Mm-hmm. Like your CEO, CTO. He's the CTO for the company now.
Oh wow!
Yeah. He went to go. He's a big Bears fan, so like he went to go watch the Bears play Green Bay, and like. Well, as soon as... Okay, Jen, let me rephrase that. I said it ran away, and he was like, "What do you mean it ran away?" Like, he was in the middle of a meeting when I called him, so I don't think his humor was clicking at that point. But you can ask Will. The dude's got a good sense of humor to him.
Yeah, he does.
I just wish they'd go ahead and get me at least... I wish they'd go ahead and say, "Yeah, Will."
Yeah, I know. Because I really need something, like, really badly.
Yeah, they are.
Dragging their feet.
Yeah, it's not him so much as it's like.
No, I know it's not him.
Yeah, because he's ready to get somebody in there, but he said that right now they're having to. I guess because me and my homeboy are so good at what we do. He's like, we really need to get y'all some more, we need to get more tickets in. And I need y'all to drag. I'm like, dude, I'm dragging. I can't do half the stuff because I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
He started laughing. He was like, I know, man. He goes, I'm really hoping that I bet you this thing opens up.
Probably. Because I know the fiscal year just started a month or two ago. They got their budget. I know how that works.
Yeah, and the problem is like, I think the issue is they just had to go buy a truck. Because the vehicle that my homeboy down up in the home office, God, almost doxed myself. The homeboy up in the home office said is that, or the one that they had it, the vehicle they had him in, basically the transmission shot out of the bottom of it.
Wow.
I mean, maybe not shot out of the bottom, but definitely wasn't a fun ride for him.
I bet not.
Trailer side trim. Trailer sidewall. Oh. Up top. Trim's done. Nope. You got all the stuff on top, right?
Yeah. Except for maybe the very edge of the trim.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been talking with them about that, about, you know, getting me the help, and he said he's working on it. He's just got to get the corpos involved. So I'm hoping, and that's a big hope, Will. You know me. I'm one of those that.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it choosing that one? I didn't want that one there.
Boom.
Yep, I knew it.
Back opened.
I knew it.
Ew, it's glossy meal.
What's in here? What's in the cases?
I don't know. Open box.
It's the freaking gemstone.
Oh, well, looky there. The
Merman's
gems.
gems. Not a moment too soon. Freaking James Jameson the 23rd. Jim Jimothy, whatever his name is. He steefed it. He totally steefed it. The truth fairies. Hey, all. Wishy's found some pretty incriminating messages linking the mayor to gem theft. The mayor? We incriminated the mayor?
Yeah, looks like it.
Sounds promising, but even if we caught him red-handed, he's still got every lawyer in the county's in his back pocket, or in the county in his pocket. Not every lawyer. Xavion the Sage. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Hope you're doing well tonight. Xavion the Sage is even better than Sherman Holmes. The mayor is toast. Xavion the Sage. The lawyer. Lawyer man. I bet he's got one of those cool ads where he has like a baseball bat. Or a stick of dynamite. Yeah. Oh, what if he's one of those lawyers that actually uses his name as the gimmick? And he actually sages a room or something like that and goes, "This room is cleansed." I know. Gimmicky as hell. But I would have him as my lawyer at that point. Oh, why are you peeking tonight?
I had no idea that tarp was actually short for the word tarpaulin.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. Tarpaulin.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was the full word.
I didn't realize you didn't know that.
No, I didn't. I've always been told it's a tarp.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been told it's a tarp too. But my quest to know everything, I decided to see why they call it a tarp. Because I'm an etymology nerd. Like, I love the history of words and the origin of words.
You're not running anything else right now? Okay.
What's wrong, y'all having?
No, I was just making sure she wasn't running anything wattage-wise, or amperage-wise, so I could turn the heater up.
Gotcha.
Amperage. What? Hell, I'm not fat enough for this cold. What are you talking about? It was good, though. One good thing happened today, though. Well, a few good things, really. But, you know, it stood out. We got our new tires on today for the car, so...
Nice.
Yeah. Hi, tired.
And, I mean, you got to work in a different market today.
Yeah, which was interesting.
A little more hectic.
You know, of course, traffic was...
Oh, God,
nuts.
yeah.
But, since they put that new highway in there...
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah, I love that new like, cut-through. That cut-through is just such a great...
It's called, 91?
Yeah. That was such a great... That was such a great addition. Oh, probably need to open it back up.
And
might be something on the inside.
Alright, chest lid now is good. The chest itself. Oh, yep. Got it.
Alright. Is there something inside of here that needs to be... No, the chest... I think the chest is 100%. Hang on. Hide cleaned. Chest clip. This last clip right.
Got it.
Got it. Alright, chest is done. We need trailer ceiling, trailer light, and trailer inner wall. Trailer ceiling's done. Trailer... What just dinged? Oh, probably part of the inner wall.
Yeah, I just saw some of it. They're like little spots.
Trailer ceiling light. Trailer inner wall. Down in here.
Yep.
Got it.
Booyakasha.
And now we know the mayor is a dirty gym thief.
Yep.
What's up, Mega?
Dang it. Got to get water.
Oh, no.
Alright, Will. We gotta clean some town floats.
Town fruits, you say?
Hey, DJen, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm done with that. You can taste the city water in it.
Now, fun fact about that, Will. Like, at Disney World, they use bromine versus like chlorine.
Yeah.
So when you get like a Sprite or something like that, it has this like unique taste to it, which makes the Sprite taste a lot better to me.
Nice.
It doesn't have that, like, you know, McDonald's taste with the Sprite.
Yeah, that's what we got for supper on the way home.
Macadano.
Yeah,
Macadano.
Ever since I saw that one Chinese chick on Instagram talking to her parents in Cantonese about McDonald's, like, they won't know what she's talking about when she says McDonald's.
Yeah.
So she has to put that little spice on it. Mutdunlo.
Yeah.
So oh, Mutdunlo, and then they, you know, start talking about it. It's kind of funny.
I find it interesting that, like, for some of the things they actually have a different word, because it may sound like something bad or offensive in their language if said the normal way.
Yeah.
Even some of the common names that we have can be misconstrued as a swear word, you know?
Just like the peace sign in various Asian countries means F you.
Yeah. Well, you know, the peace sign turned backwards also means that, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So turning the peace... Or no, which way is it? Is it backwards or forwards in the UK? Because it's a sign that they didn't cut your fingers off back during the war between the French and the English.
Oh. I went for the country goat flute.
I'm working on the... I have no idea what this is right away. Does it say it on there? Does it say it on there what kind of float it is? The raccoon bucket boombox.
Yeah, I'm just going by what it's saying.
Raccoon float. Yeah, I'm working on the raccoon float.
So apparently this world has mermen in it and magical things that happen.
Dude, I'm excited for the Adventure Time pack.
Oh, me too, dude. I can't wait to see what we're going to be cleaning in that world.
I know, right?
And they better have us as like a candy person or something, because in the first game, when you do the SpongeBob pack, you're an actual fish.
What? Okay, dude, we gotta play.
Yes.
We gotta play that. We gotta play that.
Okay, I am totes down for that.
That's what we'll do next week.
Hmm? Yeah, the paddy wagon. I think you'd really enjoy the Halloween house too.
Yeah.
That's a free pack that's on there.
Mega. I feel your pain. I absolutely feel your pain. My Jags and my Panthers. I think there's an obsession with big cats in my brain. Because all of my teams are big cat based in the football world.
There's a joke in there that I'm not going to say on here.
Yeah. You know, because the fuddy-duddies wouldn't want to hear that joke.
Mm-mm.
The old fuddies.
Prudes.
Yeah. But,
Oh, there's a duck cuddled up against the goat.
Isn't that cute?
Like that, just cute.
I was waiting for one of us to go, but it's wrong!
No. I was going to say that the church lady from SNL, well, isn't that special?
Every time I quote Two Stupid Dogs, nobody gets it.
I never watched that show because it looked really dumb to me.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. It had like cheap Ren and Stimpy vibes to it,
Yeah.
but it was literally a Dachshund and a sheepdog just kind of hanging out. And every time a cat would walk by, he would go woof. The sheepdog would go woof, and the cat would scream and fall over like dead.
Mm.
And there was always an ear of corn somewhere. Casey said she hated the old man character in Two Stupid Dogs. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! I remember, like, during the summer, I'd stay with my grandma, and we would watch, like, Cartoon Network, and, during the midday. Because, you had, like, Kids Nickelodeon on. Or whatever they called the Kids Nickelodeon back before, right after they took Stick Stickly off and they put Face on there.
Yeah.
That was
Nick
a Stick
Jr.?
Stickly. Yeah, Nick Jr., that's it. That abomination. You don't like Roblox? I don't like Roblox either.
My son plays a few games on there that he's like pretty obsessed with.
There's only one thing
They
I
look
like about
pretty cool.
Roblox, and that's normal difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh.
They've changed a lot of their policies, so I
Yeah.
don't think he's going to be able to do too much anymore on there.
Yeah.
Because they have now to where you have to like get aged.
Yeah,
like,
it's an age
either-
verification.
Yeah, and you cannot chat with anybody who's not in your chat group, your age group.
Yep. That's thanks to all the perverts.
Well, it's also thanks to the Roblox CEO wanting to put dating in the game. Like
Yeah,
a dating
he's not-
platform. Like, why, dude?
He's not the brightest peanut in the turd,
Yeah, that's for sure. That's why they're facing lawsuits. But another thing is, I think there's a loophole around the voice chat. If you establish somebody as a trusted connection,
Yeah.
you can say anything in that chat without getting banned.
Yep. Like calling someone a McChicken.
Good Lord, that boy is fat. I thought he was a McChicken.
Yeah. I love that guy.
The only way he can get away with it is if he's actually not an old man and
Yeah.
he's just really good at doing the voice and he's like young.
Yeah.
So he still might be able to make more content through that, but I don't
Dude,
know, man.
One of my favorite moments is when he's running around and all of a sudden this one that's like really thick, this character that's obviously really fat, he goes,
Yeah.
"Good Lord!" At the
Good
end.
Lord, she is so fat.
Knuckle, what's up, dude?
One of my favorite ones is he got that one girl that was bullying him voice banned twice in a row.
Yeah.
She's alone with the roaches now.
That
Like-
moment made me lose it, dude.
Yeah, because he was like, you know that girl got roaches. Everybody starts laughing, and she's like, yeah, I sure do. But something another, and he's like, you come near me and I'm going to slap that wig off your head. And then she just wouldn't leave him alone, and he reported her, and she got voice banned. So she
Yeah.
jumped on an alternate account to come harass him further.
Yeah, and he got her voice banned again.
Yep, and then he's like telling all the dudes that are gathered around to listen. He's like,
Yeah.
she's alone with the roaches now. They all start busting out laughing.
That dude seems like he's a ton of fun.
Yeah. And then there was one time he called somebody fat, and they're like, well, look at... So are you, Grandpa? He's like, yeah, but I ain't as fat as you.
And he has that grandpa laugh down, too.
Yeah.
Like, everything he does feels like he's actually somebody's, peepaw.
Pip Pop.
Pip Pop, yep.
Call me Pip Pop. I've been in prison of war. I've had worse. Pip Pop's got 54 confirmed kills.
Which comedian was that? Oh, Eliza, that's
Schlesinger.
right.
Yep.
That's right.
It's like, you got cute names for your grandma and your grandpa. That's my Nim Nam. And my Pip Pop.
And see, that's funny, because, like...
Isn't my Pip Pop cute?
My grandma... so I had the pleasure of having three grandmas and 3 granddads. And, 2 step-granddads. And each one of them had...
Yeah.
Only one granddad had a nickname. The rest of them were Granddaddy, My step-granddad was Pappy. And my grandma was my dad's mom was Mammy. My mom's mom was Meemaws. And my dad's stepmom was Mama.
Yeah.
Like, we never had like normal grandmas, but both my dad's dad and my mom's dad, Granddaddy.
Yep.
They didn't get, Peepaw or Pap Pap.
I called my maternal grandfather Giddy whenever I was a lad. Yeah, Giddy. And that's what my dad wanted my son to call him, was Giddy.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, oh, Giddy. So your dad's Giddy as well, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Your dad cracks me up, dude. I love your dad.
My paternal granddad, we all called him Pa.
Pa.
Not Paul, Pa. Just P-A, Pa, with a long A.
Yeah.
And my paternal grandma, she wanted to be called Nana, but I had other plans. I took her name and Nana and combined them together into Nina.
Nina.
Yeah, because, her first name's Linda, so...
Yeah.
I guess that's what my mom figured that I did. And my maternal grandmother, we called her Nanny. So...
Yeah. What's funny is my dad's grandma on his mom's side. I got to meet that great grandmother and my mom's grandma.
Yeah.
So it was Grandma Key. It was Grandma on mom's side. Just finished streaming. Nice, Knuckle. Nice. But yeah, it was Grandma for her, and then my great grandma on my dad's side. No, she didn't get a normal grandma. She got Mamu.
Mamu.
Mamu. We don't know where
great.
that came from. We don't know how that came to be. All we know is Mamu.
It just was.
Yeah.
Mamu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
Because that's very close to Dormammu.
Dormammu, yeah.
Yeah. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, Jen, on the other hand, when she talks about her grandparents, it's always grandma and grandpa. And I was like, yeah, see.
As I got older, my Giddy became Granddaddy.
Yeah, my grandma, the grandma I'm still very close with is still Meemaws. Like, I love her to death. Like, and she's feisty as hell. I love her. She don't give a damn. She'll tell someone what she's thinking in a heartbeat. And loves her some football, man. Ooh, God. Football season rolls around, and she is just that lady is just pure ready to kill somebody. One of my favorite stories to tell is when she was in church, And you know the rivalry here, Clemson and Carolina. Her
Yeah.
sister was a diehard Carolina fan. Never missed a home game there. Raccoon speaker and raccoon... Okay, I missed a part there. There we go. Alright, raccoon's done.
I'm
How's
almost
yours?
finished with the goat float.
You want me to come help you with it, or you got it? You want me to just start on the peacock?
Yeah, start on the peacock, and we'll convene in the middle.
Alright. D-Gen, I'll tell you right now, losing a grandparent's hard, dude. And I know you had a recent loss with your grandpa, so I feel you there, man. I feel you.
I only have one grandparent left.
I've got 2 left. Well, I've got 3, counting my step-granddad, but I'm only realistically, I'm only close with my mom's mom, my Mimas.
Yeah.
As you've seen, like, I go over there every week and, you know, every Saturday and, you know, make sure her trash is taken out for her and all that. And, you know, I'll if she wants something from town, I'll always offer to go get her something. My uncle takes care of her a lot, though. My mom's
Yeah.
oldest brother.
Yeah.
And, her birthday's coming up soon, so I want to find her something for her birthday to take over there. Whether it be a meal or, you know, maybe something like peach smelling or something like that. You know, I got her a candle for Christmas.
Some peach schnapps.
Yeah. That's a funny story, too, so you've heard that story, hadn't you?
Maybe?
The local liquor shop.
Yeah.
So for a while, she was going down to the local liquor shop to get her a little something to take the edge off. And she would always go get her 2 bottles of peach schnapps. So she'd walk in and they go and they'd look at her and say, and they'd hold up their fingers and go, 2 peach schnapps? After a while.
Yeah.
And she was like, am I really that much of a regular? Like, she would tell me the story and giggle about it the whole time, and I'm like, I didn't know you drank.
Well, now you
Like,
do.
Yeah, my grandma. I knew my grandma would like have an occasional drink, like a rare. It was always rare because like her and my granddaddy never really showed signs of wanting to drink.
Yeah.
But now I know she enjoys her occasional peach schnapps. But yeah, the guy. Every time she would walk in, she'd go, 2 bottles of peach schnapps. Or we're here peach schnapps, and he would always, go and show it to her. So they started keeping it closer to the counter for her, like that way she could just come get it whenever she wanted it.
Yeah.
And it's that liquor shop is one of the ones I always like going into anyway. Those guys are always super helpful.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I refuse to go to any of the other ones in town, just simply because those guys always have, 1, a pretty good selection, 2, I gotten to where I know them pretty well from going in there. Because they used to always try, whenever I first started when I was looking for Drambuie that time, the guy was like super helpful in helping me find it, kind of told me what I was looking for. Michael Reed, yeah, we'll be there in a few hours. We'll be there in a few hours, dude. You want to know if we can pop over and wash his car?
It'll be $9.
Alright, I about got
Man,
the
why'd you have to
base
make it
done
so
on this thing.
cold? I don't like it when it freezes.
Wait, is Mike in the chat? I didn't see Mike pop in. I saw Michael Reed pop in.
Yep, he missed the old 18-wheeler. He can always go back and rewatch.
Not unless Jim was listening to me say, hey, Michael Reed. Jen said, "Oh, sorry, too many Michaels, haha." Will, we got to do another game night soon.
That we do. What about this weekend coming?
Let me check with Jen. I know she wants to go over there and work on the house a little bit and kind of get some ideas for the next step. I got to try to figure out the logistics of things here soon. Got to get some measurements, things like that for the next phase.
The missus is wanting some chili. I could cook chili.
Ooh, I do like some
No,
chili.
y'all haven't had it in a good minute.
Yeah. I'll talk with Jen tonight or sometime this week about it. I mean, she's right here in the chat, so obviously she's hearing our conversation, but
Yes. But she is a fan of my chili as well, so.
you make some of the best chili, dude. Like, I hadn't found anybody else that really can throw
The
down.
secret
You know?
ingredient is my farts. No, just kidding.
I hope not. If so,
No.
I'm gonna get the dysenteries. I'm cleaning it. I'm cleaning the peacock's plinth. Dude, it's only 9:44. We may have to stretch some stuff out here, or just go back and
do some other ones.
yeah, before we do the mountain or after.
Yeah, the mountain's
always
probably
do it
gonna
after.
take a good bit.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I cheated and looked to see what our mission was, but I kind of went and looked and see how long some people's like streams were.
Yeah.
They were like 30 minutes or so, like 30 to 40 minutes. You got a big,
just one
you
person?
got 3 big sisters there, D-Gen. See, I've got a little sister. That's all I've got. And then I've got like a bunch of best friends I consider like siblings, like Will and Noah and Jimmy and Mike and Berserker. I hadn't talked to Berserker in a few weeks. I hope he's doing all right. I've been sending him messages, but he hadn't responded back. I know he's been busy though.
Alright, for the time being, I think the goat float is done.
Let's see. I can tell you. You got the country duck body, the country fence, and the country flower. You got 2 country flowers.
Well, the flowers can go eat the bag of dicks.
Alright. I'm working on the peacock float now, so. This thing's massive.
I don't know what country flowers, because I just went around the float and it said good to go. Alright, the duck body back. Or the duck body. Just got it.
Yeah, so you got the duck body. Only thing you got left is like 1 piece of fence and two of the flowers. Probably just a little schmutz on them.
Do you have any fences on yours? Because I got fence on the wall. Let's see. Go on to each one now.
If you want me to, I can highlight them.
Oh, I found one.
Dude, this peacock is going pretty quickly. I figured this would be a little bit harder.
So it's flowers. Let me go around and look. That one's done.
I was about to say, if you want to come finish up the peacock, I can come take a look at it.
That one's good. Okay, I see this one. Alright. Alright, got that one. Alright, country float is good.
You working on them tail feathers?
Yep, at the top.
This peacock, if you, I don't know, I don't think you've ever played Animal Crossing, have you, Will?
Nope.
There's a peacock on there named Pave,
Yeah.
and Pave always comes around during Carnival time.
Mmm.
And he's like super flamboyant and fabulous. This peacock reminds me of Pave. Animal Crossing was a fun game for me. I enjoyed that. Your grandma makes good food, Degen? That's awesome, dude. My mom's mom wasn't much like she would make like spaghetti and stuff like that, but it was never anything like. She never really got into like cooking a whole lot. My dad's mom loved cooking, but was very. She used a very holistic approach when it came down to cooking, so it was a lot less. There wasn't a whole lot of seasoning on it. It was more like healthy, natural stuff, you know. Like they didn't use a whole lot of salt, which is kind of rough for me because I'm, you know, I live off of salt. In fact, I may have a deficiency because of that. I don't know. Casey said, "Looks like a Peckin mix in Viva Pinata." I never played Viva Pinata, Casey. I always saw that game and thought it sounded interesting, but I never got a chance to play it. You know, it's one of those games I wish I would have picked up. The peacock beak, peacock crest. Alright, looks like you got all that. And the sunglasses. There we go.
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
You know a song that I love from the 90s that I heard again at Big Guadalmar the other day?
Which one?
It was by this Quad City DJs. I don't know the actual name of the song, but it was about the train. Come on, ride the train.
Yeah, come on, ride
Yep.
the train. Right.
And ride it. Yep. That song used to hype me up as a kid. I don't know why. Oh,
Alright, well,
look,
let's see how long
the
it takes.
the beam is shooting into the mountain. Oh. Dang, we're over the city, man. You can see it over
Oh, I
here.
gotta come look at that. Yoink. Oh, never mind. There's a...
The beam's pointing in two places, below us and right here.
Yeah. God, look at how beautiful that looks. I'm surprised this game doesn't make me have to pee, considering all the noise I hear that sounds like rushing water.
Right.
Goodness me, look at this. Karen. It can't be pacifist, can it? It can't all be pacifist, can it? Every fiber of my frontal cortex says of course not. But that would be more than the universe itself. That would be worth more than the universe itself, and yet bro, look at how fancy
lost.
this looks.
I'm kind of lost on the story a little bit. Like, I haven't been paying attention to everything.
Yeah.
So I'm
Don't
like,
feel
what
bad.
are they
I'm right there with
blabbering on
you.
About?
I have no idea what pacifist is.
Pacifist?
Yeah.
We're just
I know
two
what a
bros power washing stuff, man.
Yeah, that's all I signed up for. I didn't sign up to be the hero of the world.
Apparently we're from the future or the past or something.
You know what I
we went
wish?
to the past.
You know what I wish they would have done in this game for the Final Fantasy pack? Is every time we finish, they would show our characters spinning our power washers around with the fanfare, the ta 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 ta.
I was a little disappointed in that.
You hear the music?
Yeah, the little spectral sounding stuff.
Yeah. The more we clean, the more we hear.
Be funny if we have to fight some kind of dirt boss or sludge boss in here.
That would be funny.
With our power washers.
I still like the ending for Goat Simulator 3. That was funny.
Yeah, that was dope. They found the owner of the scooter. Lovely old boy called Rusty seemed a bit confused and asked if I knew where the Bullseye grocery store was.
I'm going to help him down the volcano and take him to the celebrations. There's nothing I can do up here. Anyway, meet us there when you're done, yeah? I'm telling you, Will. We go from being power washers to savers of the universe.
Huh.
Alright, that's clean. Alright, what are we, okay, there's dirt on this. Alright. Alright, I'll work on the door here.
Wall was good.
Got the door frame. Any more dirt? Oh yeah, up here. It won't open until we get everything cleaned here. Oh, there it goes.
Oh boy, the door is opening.
Oh, this is gonna take us a while, isn't it?
Whoa.
Bro, we gonna be here a minute.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I gotta come back here and see how far this goes.
This goes a good little ways.
I kind of want to clean the altar first. We went from cleaning a toilet. No, what was the
2
first thing
altars.
we went from cleaning a truck?
Yeah.
An antique store
An
truck.
antiques truck.
To cleaning a hidden crystal temple inside of a volcano.
Wild.
Dude, I want to play the first one now just to see what the
Yeah,
story
for
is
real.
in this. You know, I wonder where everybody's at tonight. Chat's been kind of crickets.
Is it
Ain't heard
Raw
from
on?
Breezy. I ain't heard from Breezy today. I wonder if she's alright. Although she did like my latest TikTok.
Yeah, mine with the with the 80 sitcom thing that Sora just randomly did.
Yeah.
Whenever I made my own AI version of myself.
Yeah.
That's got over 300 views.
Nice.
Man, when I first got on TikTok, dude, all of my TikToks were like 600 to 800 views,
Yeah.
and now it's like it's hit and miss. But each one of them is about at least 80 to over 100 views each one. So
Yeah.
I guess
Eventually,
I really
my
can't
plan
complain
is my plan is to start streaming on TikTok a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I see a lot of gamers on there.
And the cool thing
Like-
about it is, like, you can like it like a live as much as you want. I do like that aspect of it.
Yeah. Michael Reed, that's all good. What you building tonight? He says he's watching it. He's watching and building. Doesn't have a lot to say. That's okay, dude.
But you're here, though.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here.
And, of course, like Aaron always says, if you can't be here, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. I'm just curious as to where everybody hides out every now and then. Whether there's like another live stream going on where someone's doing giveaways and stuff like that, or
You can't say that on TikTok Lives.
giveaway.
Yeah, you have to say shmiv-away. That's what everybody says on there. My buddy on there and fellow author Daniel Whitman, he went live for the first time on there, and he got flagged because he was diverting people to go to Amazon to get his books. It's like, but TikTok doesn't sell books anymore.
Yeah.
They used to print books, but they shut that down in May of 2025. So it's like, what do you expect him to do? So now you got to come up with code names for stuff. So instead of saying Amazon, whenever I go live again, I'm going to say, that river in the jungle? Yeah, that's where you can find my books, the river in the jungle.
Yeah, I found that like saying you can't say Twitch on there.
Nope, you can't say any other platform other than TikTok. You can't even say Facebook.
Nice, Mike. Nice, Michael Reed. That's a good kit too. I like that kit.
I am freezing.
My friend Mia.
You're phrasing?
I'm freezing.
Hi, freezing. Build a
My
fort.
friend Mia
I don't want to do the
brought it up one time that she was streaming on both, and they flagged her immediately. So she has to call. So she calls it the purple app.
Yeah.
build fort.
I hadn't seen her in a while though. I talked with her not too long ago. She said life was kind of keeping her
Don't you
busy. Me and her
goodbye
husband.
me.
See you later.
That's better.
Her husband and me hit it off really well. He was on.
Man, these gyms are beautiful.
I know, right? It was funny because, like, they have a homestead out in Texas that they pretty much farm at.
Yeah.
And I found her while I was just strolling through, and she was playing one of the older Legends of Zelda games. And we got to talking about it a little bit. And I told her about, and we got to talking a good bit more. And next thing I know, her husband comes in with a hat, and I'm like, "That's a cool hat, bro." And he goes, "Thank you. Someone appreciates it. Mia doesn't like it." I was like, "Mia, for shame. Stand by your man, Mia. Stand by your man." And she was like, "Cold, don't do that. don't make his ego any bigger." I was like, "Too late, bro code." And her husband's like, "I like him." Did you hear that, Will?
Huh?
I cleaned a crystal and I heard wong.
No.
I heard
I'm
music.
back here by the entrance.
All right, I'll work on the altar. I'll call you if I need help at the altar. Bro, what if we discovered something like this? I would make it a wedding venue real quick.
Right?
Charge an ass of money for people to come get married here. I'd wear my bathrobe too. Make the ultimate dudist temple. Yeah, it'd have to be a dudist temple.
It's whatever,
yeah.
Man.
But yeah, I mean, I hope Mia's doing well. I know she just changed jobs and all that too, and her and her husband are kind of figuring things out with all that stuff. Like, we were sitting there talking about it, like, Jen said to eat or not to eat the whole chocolate bar I got her.
You eat it all.
Dude, that sounded like the claw from Inspector Gadget.
Eat it all.
That was one of my favorite villains.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Yeah.
He was always going to get Gadget next time, and the cat would meow.
Yep. Oh, I got the beam reflecting in here.
Nice. I just cleaned another crystal area. Dude, we're halfway done with it. The cartoon, Casey. The old 1970s, 80s cartoon. I used to love watching that, like, every morning before school. Inspector Gadget. I wasn't a big fan of the Matthew Broderick live action.
Yeah, I heard it didn't do well.
It wasn't, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't my thing.
I don't think he was a good fit for the character. I mean, Inspector Gadget had a longer, like, head and had a little bit of longer hair than that. But, you know, you can't always get a perfect representation of cartoon characters sometimes. Alright, I need to get...
Michael Reed, you got the gold Gundam Base RX-78? Nice.
I don't know how I'm going to reach up there, man. We don't have any ladders or anything in here?
There might be some outside, right?
Oh, look.
What are you trying to get up to?
Right up here at the top of the entrance on the inside.
Gotcha.
I didn't see any. All I see are the cats and the scooter.
No, there might not be any. This might be it. Alright, can I buy the rest of the pieces for this? Well, I have all the pieces for the Urban X stream.
Oh, they just gave it to me. Good.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
You like my blaster here?
Good lord, it sounds like you got a...
Bro. Where you at? Where you at, Will? Watch this.
Door.
Watch this. Ready?
God, what extension is that?
Alright, it's in the Prime Vista.
Oh.
That Ultimate Prime Vista, the Prime Vista Pro.
Yeah.
It's the 2000. It's the Pro triple tip nozzle. Bro, I'm legit just like wiping everything out now.
I wonder if Urban X has got anything like that.
No. Bro, I'm over here just like carving a path now.
I mean, it does
Oh,
have
this is-
a double turbo nozzle.
Yeah. The Swirl Force still does a good job on like floors and stuff. Like flat floors.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me it's super spicy, Jen. Oh, nice. How was the EcoPlaw one, Michael? Yeah, Casey, I found that to be the truth with most live-action sequels of cartoons. The live-action versions of cartoons with sequels that follow up right behind the first live-action movie tend to be just the hottest of garbage. And I don't get it. Like, they have all the opportunity to succeed. And they still manage to, like, mess it up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I should have got my gummy peaches while I was in the room, but oh well. I went and bought me some Haribo gummy peaches.
Yeah.
Will, are you a fan of peach flavored things or not?
No.
See, I must be weird then, because I love peach flavored things. And those Haribo gummy peaches are like my absolute favorite. I did get you Haribo the other day. Jen says she's gonna go get those. I got her some Haribo Harry Potter candies.
Nice.
What's funny is, like, me and the manager for the office that I work in,
Mm-hmm.
we're discussing Harry Potter one night, or one day while we were working, and she was talking about, like, her and her husband, how they were sorted. She said her husband's a Slytherin and she's a Ravenclaw. I was like, oh, that's ironic. She goes, what do you mean? I said, I'm a Ravenclaw and Jen is a Slytherin. She laughed. She goes, really? She's like, I've never seen that before. Like, I've never seen Ravenclaws and Slytherins like that.
Yeah.
I said, well, you know, power and knowledge. And then I joked, I was like, you know, at least he wasn't a Hufflepuff.
Hey, my wife is a Hufflepuff.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Will. I didn't know Kouldbayne was a
Hufflepuffs are
Hufflepuff.
cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cedric Diggory was a Hufflepuff.
Was he?
Yeah.
Thought he was Gryffindor.
I think he's Now I've got to Google this.
Was Cedric Diggory a Hufflepuff, babe?
Yes.
He was?
Okay. Hold on.
Hey Google, what house was Cedric Diggory in? He was a Hufflepuff.
He was a Hufflepuff, okay.
Yeah. Casey says she's a Slytherin. Jen said nothing wrong with a Hufflepuff.
I am Ravenclaw.
I kind of figured
All
you'd be
day.
Ravenclaw. I either figured Ravenclaw or Gryffindor. But considering
Nope.
considering you're more knowledge driven
Yep.
versus brute strength.
I'm
Makes
pretty
sense.
witty, too.
My brother-in-law's a Gryffindor. He's like one of the few Gryffindors I know. Like, most of the people I talk to are either, like, Ravenclaws or Slytherins. Coley's the first Hufflepuff I think I've met.
I've taken the official quiz, and I did it again for the Hogwarts Legacy game, too.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw every time.
Yeah, every time I've done it, it's been Ravenclaw. Which I'm cool with, because, I mean, I feel like I'm more knowledgeable than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm that guy that has, like, 500 pounds of useless knowledge crammed into his brain.
Yeah.
Ravenclaws are the book type, Slytherin are the clever type, Gryffindor are the sporty type, the competitive hero type, and Hufflepuff are the dreamers, carers type. Michael Reed said he's a chocolate puff, chocolatey and crochet. Did you ever do your American house? Like Ilvermorny house?
I'm not familiar with the American houses.
I got the, I think it's Horned Serpent, which is their equivalent to Ravenclaw. I gotta look at it again, but it's not, like, super official. But yeah, Ilvermorny was one of the houses. They had Horned Serpent, Thunderbird, and I can't remember what the other creatures were. But Thunderbird was the equivalent to Gryffindor. Alright, the only thing that triple-headed blaster doesn't work well with is like single stairs and being up close to things.
Yeah.
He said he meant crunchy, chocolatey and crunchy. Jen said 90% of the time when she tests, it's Slytherin. 10% is Ravenclaw, which she's a bit of a mix. Me, it's always been mostly Ravenclaw. Like, I don't think I've ever had. I may have had a tiny bit Gryffindor here and there. Like like if you ever do the test, it kind of like divides it up to show you where you place where. I think it was Ravenclaw with a bit of Gryffindor. Dude, we are 78% done. This wasn't as big as I thought it was. Either that or me and you are just too OP.
Well, we are professionals.
Yep. I'm still tempted just to go get the equipment and do it ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
Run it as a side hustle after I get the house done.
Alright, I think I have all the crystals over here on the stairwell done.
Casey said her mom is a Hufflepuff. Nice. I can see your mom being a Hufflepuff. She's got that sweet disposition and that caring disposition. Which is like Coley, you know? Coley, I can see Coley being a Hufflepuff.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like, your wife's got a heart of gold, dude.
Oh yeah.
She's one of my favorite peeps. When you two started hitting it off, I was like, yes.
Yeah, because, man, I'm not going to lie, I thought about stealing her beforehand, and if I knew for sure that if I could have...
You would have?
I would have. You. He was saying how happy it was when we started to hit it off, and I said, man, if I could have stolen her beforehand, I would have.
And I'm glad to see both of y'all happy together, you know?
Oh, we are too.
And I remember...
You know how long I've suffered being lonely.
Yeah, I remember those nights of you and me talking about it, and you just being like, I'm never going to find anybody, I'm just meant to be alone.
Yep, I truly believed it, man.
And what did I tell you every time? I had
what
that Naruto sense
says.
of...
Believe
I had
it!
I had that Naruto sense of, you know, things are going to be great, positive outlooks.
And I was like, shut up with that shit. I don't want to hear no positive business right now.
Yeah.
Let me wallow in my despair.
Yeah. You were like, I was like, Wilsuke, it's gonna happen. Believe it.
Naruto.
Then I go back to eating my ramen.
Yep. And then I went back to my brooding.
Then I hung out with an old pervert for a while. It was pretty fun. He taught me how to ride a frog.
Erosenin.
Yeah. The old pervy sage. He's one of my favorite characters, by the way. I love me some pervy sage.
Jiraiya. Man.
Yep, Jiraiya. There we go.
That fight, though, with Pain, though.
I know. Still puts a tear in my eye, man. He'll always be one of those characters I thought was just a big badass, you know?
Hell yeah. It's always one of those types. It's like one of the most powerful.
Yeah.
Because they got something. That's the whole shtick with Japanese anime and manga is like when whoever is the most weirdest fucking character is always one of the strongest.
Yeah.
I guess that's the payoff for their strength.
Yeah, look at DBZ. You had Majin Buu
Yeah.
being one of the strongest characters to the point that it just ended in a stalemate. Like, they defeated him, but it was a stalemate.
Yep.
Then he comes back as an Indian kid, which didn't make sense to me, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't question Toriyama's work. The dude was genius.
Yep, he's left his legacy in the hands of another that he trusted. So we'll see how the future of Dragon Ball
Bro,
goes.
I can't believe we're almost done with this.
Right? Daima was pretty good. I watched all of it.
See, I haven't watched DBZ in a while. I was trying to get Jen into Dragon Ball. She was like, "This is crazy." Like the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball had a lot more adventure in it.
Yeah, it was. It
wasn't solely based on fighting.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was mostly about fighting and
Yeah.
fate of the world. But it
And Freezy
inspired
Pop.
so many different stories that has come out over the years, different anime.
I mean, you look
Dragon
at it.
Ball
We got
paved the way for a lot.
yeah, like
So
My
did
Hero
One Piece.
Academia.
Even though I'm not really that big of a One Piece fan,
Yeah.
it paved the way. That, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, those are the big three that I know of. I know there's
Yeah.
a few other ones that I didn't watch that were very influential.
Naruto.
Huh?
Naruto.
No, Naruto came much later. Alright, lady.
Alright.
Isn't it considered one of the big three?
Of modern anime, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Jen said the original.
Dragon
she watched
Ball
the original.
and One Piece started back in the 80s.
Yeah. Jen said she watched the original one, the original Dragon Ball, and was like, "This is definitely not PG. How did this?" I was like, "It's PG in Japan."
PG back then is a lot different than PG today.
Yeah. And
A
Japanese
lot
PG, Japanese PG is like a whole nother world, dude.
Yeah.
Like kid butts are
Because they
okay,
view
you know?
things. Yeah, they viewed things a lot differently than the world.
Like Goku just discovering how Bulma's a girl was always funny to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sat there and like patted her down. He goes, "Where'd it go? Did you lose it?"
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh
I
no,
never
you lost
finished
it.
watching the entire Dragon Ball series, the original.
I love
'Cause,
the
like,
original, dude. I watched it on Cartoon Network.
I used to watch a lot of it, but like I can't even tell you how many seasons there are.
A lot.
Because then I remember, like, towards the end of Dragon Ball, segueing into Dragon Ball Z at the end, you finally see adult Goku.
Yeah.
And, he goes to fight in the tournament again, and that's where he sees
meets-
Chi-Chi again after,
he sees-
after they were kids.
Yeah.
And then that's when he faces Piccolo for the first time.
Yeah. Good old Pickle Loaf.
After the Demon King Piccolo was defeated.
All right, Will.
Which are not the same person, but they are the same person.
Yeah.
They got confusing.
Thea Crystal and Thea Crystal Bracket. Oh, over here? No. Here.
Oh, right there.
You're gonna need the ultimate power, Will.
I'm using the ultimate power with the Urban X. It's the dual, like, spinning.
I can tell this is a Square Enix game just by the sheer fact we got a crystal.
Right.
Ta 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 ta. We got one more bracket to clean. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one.
There it is. It all comes out in the wash. What is going to happen? Bro, it's shooting the beam into the moon.
Yeah.
And the moon is rotating. Did we just destroy the world?
Maybe.
You can destroy the...
Earth successfully erased.
Is there anything still going on, or are we still watching? Are you watching the cleanup with me?
I was, and the moon is just spinning.
Wishy, I don't have no idea, but you've done it again. Now get yourself outside as quick as you can. The fireworks are starting. I don't know if this is copyrighted, so we'll just mute that for now, because I don't know if this is copyrighted. Will, they won't be able to hear you for a second. I mean, they will be able to hear you, but it won't be, like, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What did we do? And look at all the cats we have now. These are the cats we've met along the way.
No, those are Ulysses' kittens. A girl named Ulysses.
Can't believe you've done it again. Proud of you. You did it, Sprucey, Karen, and... Oh my god, there's too much. Okay, oh my god, that's too many texts.
Hey, Flo, new idea. Powerwash, the musical.
Oh my god.
I was going to show our...
It's showing our cleanings throughout the entire game.
Yep.
I'm gonna close it. Because I didn't know if that was a copyrighted song, so. Alright, say something, Will.
Bologna.
There we go.
Hey, Sprucey, I managed to track Karen down. Come quick and bring everything you've got.
Where do we go? I think we finished the entire game, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, what's weird is there's the Muwaka I2 Desert, and there's nothing over there in terms of missions, and maybe that's coming later.
Yeah, I think that's coming later. I don't see anything new on the map, so
I don't either.
maybe we go outside. Oh, now we have all of them unlocked. Alright, well, we got an hour to kill. What do you want to wash?
I don't know.
I mean, the world is our pressure, so...
There's probably new pieces of furniture you can buy.
Yeah.
And wash.
Let's go ahead and buy it. Let's go ahead and buy a piece of furniture, then. Let's see, I've got 29,000 gold, or 29,000 money.
Well, the points is what you use to buy.
Yeah, I've only got 2,000 of those, so. Alright, I got that maxed out. Do I buy all of the stuff? No, I
if
don't
not,
buy all
whenever
of the stuff.
you... Well, they just mentioned the Malka I2 Desert in the side of the Muckingham Merman. I think they're talking about a play or a musical.
Huh.
Because
Jim
they've
just
confirmed that
emailed
there's
me
going
this-
to 3 DLC packs that are coming that are involved with different, like, franchises. Like, you know, they've revealed Adventure Time is the first one.
Nice. Which one do you feel? Which one are you feeling froggy with, Will?
Whatever, surprise me.
What was your absolute favorite map?
My absolute favorite. Let me go look at the shelf. The Funhouse was one of my favorites.
Okay, let's go do the Funhouse.
All right. And of course the other temple that we found too, the church that led down to the temple.
Yeah.
That was another one of my favorites too.
I think we tried watching Fairy Tale a little bit, Casey. I don't know if she ever really got into it. Jen said the skate rink or the barn and silo. I don't think
I like Fairy Tale a lot. Some of it was really corny, but I still enjoyed the hell out of Fairy Tale. I'm waiting for the 100-year quest to come out.
Yeah.
For that.
I want to see how long it takes us to finish this up now.
How many points do I have? Oh, I'm not maxed out on points, but I do have $40,000. Wow.
Right?
I might as well buy the Prime Vista.
Dude, load up on that. I've already got the Prime Vista and the Ultimate, the Ultra Max, whatever it's called. Bro, this three-tier sprayer right here is just absolutely insane. Guys, I think me and Will will continue the journey on Powerwash 1 next week in Bikini Bottom. I think that's where we'll start off.
Sounds good.
I think I've got the Bikini Bottom map.
It's like $8.99.
Yeah, I want to say I got it just because I thought about doing that. And then after that, we might have to find us a game here soon.
Well, I mean, it has its own campaign too, like it does on this. I'm barely in that. I've just been doing like the special stuff.
Yeah, we might start off with like the SpongeBob map and then work on the campaign after that. Take a break from the storytelling. I might see about getting me and you made as fish for that.
Yeah. Also, what is free is the Midgar pack for Final Fantasy VII.
That one
yeah,
was
we did
fun.
that one in one night. Lara Croft's house from Tomb Raider is on there too.
Oh my
Her
god,
mansion.
yes. I definitely want to clean that one.
That one's free too.
Nice.
The Halloween pack is free. One of the Christmas maps is free. The other ones are not. Like the winter
I have
ones.
to look and see what I've got unlocked. This is absolutely insane that this is how the story ends, you know? That we saved the world.
But what did we save it from?
Itself.
I don't know what we saved it from. From all the dirtiness in the world, I guess?
Yeah, we cured dirtiness. And now the moon shall forever be held in the state of no more dirt. It's sort of like Final Fantasy VIII, where all the monsters come from the moon.
Yeah.
Instead of
they did something like that.
Cry.
They did something like that with Final Fantasy IV. You go to the moon.
Yeah. I remember that being revealed in 8 and seeing the lunar cry for the first time, and I was like, whoa, that's actually kind of a sick idea.
Yeah.
Which 8 will always hold a special place in my heart. I know it was my first Final Fantasy.
Whereas
And
7
it'll
was
always be my-
mine.
Yeah, it's always going to be my favorite Final Fantasy, just because don't get me wrong, I love 7. 7's great to me. But there was something about 8 that I connected with, you know?
Yeah, and they said that, fans were like, well, what about Final Fantasy VI, with Terra and Kefka?
Yeah.
Can we get a remake of that? And they're like, it would take us 20 years to do that. I was like, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't take you 20 years to do a remake of that. I just don't want to do
you
it.
have the story. I don't know. I think Square was more interested in milking 7.
Yeah, because it was more widely known.
Yeah.
Because of the movie, the the anime that came out for it.
Yeah. That one hentai that came out for it, it was pretty weird.
I don't know what that is, sir.
I can't remember it. I don't know. There was one that existed though.
Well, I mean, Rule 34.
Yeah. And of course you know which character was the
Yeah. I can imagine.
interest. I don't want to discuss it too much on YouTube because I do have some sense of morality here.
Yeah.
Keyword some. But let's just say it involved Tifa and her sports bra. And a certain act that rhymes with schmitty schmucking. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ah, Japan. I both love it and find it weird.
Not only Japan, there's more creators out there that have done more than that one.
Yep. Rule 34 is such a wild concept, you know?
Absolutely. Some things should not be made.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Like, ever. Abominations.
I thought about doing a truck driving sim at one point.
Oh boy, I know Mike would love to watch you do that.
Oh, absolutely not. He told me immediately. I was like, Mike, what if we did a truck driving sim together and we just used Discord to work as like our CB? He goes, absolutely not. I was like, come on, Mike. I thought about getting one of the Ace Combat games
Yeah.
and seeing if we could like multiplayer that.
Oh god, I hate flying vehicles on games. I hate it.
So I remember back when Warhawk was my game that I used to play all the time. That was
Yeah.
absolutely my favorite thing to do was to be one of the fighter pilots and get into dog fights.
No,
And
I
then do
mean, man,
strafing
that's why, like, on Battlefield and games such as that, I only would get in a vehicle if I had to.
Yeah.
Like, ground vehicles, those are fine. But air vehicles, no thank you.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I grew up playing like Flight Sim and stuff like that. Like my dad always got like the Sims kind of games, like Flight Sim and Monster Truck
Yeah.
Madness and like, he was a big like simulation guy.
All right, I got.
And RPGs and things like that.
I think.
What's that?
I think I got almost this side on the outside done.
Casey said we cured it from the slime from Spirited Away.
Yeah. A lot of Ghibli films are based off of books, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle is, Tales from Earthsea.
Yeah.
There's only a few of them I haven't watched because they looked a little bit too goofy for me.
Yeah.
Maybe too, like, kid-like, which is My Neighbor Totoro and,
oh, dude, I love Totoro, man.
what else? The older ones, the cat. I can't remember what the actual titles of those are.
Yeah.
But Porco Russo or Rusco or something like that, where there's a pig and an airplane or something.
I never saw that one.
Me neither. Yeah, it's
Totoro
like the cat
is one of my
something.
favorites. I love me some
And
Totoro.
the cat
Ponyo
returns. Ponyo, yeah. Ponyo is like, to me, kind of like the Japanese Little Mermaid. My stepdaughter really liked it.
I love me some Ponyo, yeah. Ponyo is one of my favorites. In fact, every time... Alright, Casey. Have a good night. We'll see you. We'll be back Wednesday night. Hopefully you'll be there to join us. Because I know me, Dwayne, Noah, and Will are going to be having some fun.
Well, Dwayne might not be there, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's right. His birthday's coming up.
He's going to be checking out his friend's toy store.
That's right.
Down south.
That's right. Well, me, Noah, and Will be having fun playing some, Back for Blood. And I think after Back for Blood, we might... I gotta look and see which one we're gonna do. I kind of want to do Who's Your Daddy next.
Yeah, that'll be definitely chaotic.
And that's exactly where we thrive. Yep, Ponyo has one of Jen's favorite lines in it, where Ponyo finds... She gets to try ham, and she just screams, "Ham!
Ham!" Yeah.
I'll never forget watching Shin-Chan, and he was watching Howl's Moving Castle, and that made me laugh so hard. But now I can't watch Howl's Moving Castle without thinking of that.
Howl's Moving Castle is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And, of course, Princess Mononoke.
Wasn't Liam Neeson in Howl's Moving Castle?
No, he was in Ponyo.
Ponyo, that's right. He was her father, wasn't he, in Ponyo?
Yes. That is correct.
And I'll never forget when he called the kid that had Ponyo. "I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I have a certain set of skills."
Yeah, that kid's name was Sosuke.
Yeah. And of course, me back in the day, Sasuke.
I remember arguing with one of my... Well, it was me and the whole class. we would argue with our social studies teacher at the time. We were going over World War II, and we were talking about you know the bombs and where they were dropped. And she kept saying Hiroshima, and we're like, it's Hiroshima. She's like, Hiroshima. And as I've gotten older and more cultured, I realized she was right.
Yeah.
It is Hiroshima.
Fun fact, I was learning Gaelic when I was in high school, you know, basics of it, because I was super into my Celtic ancestry.
Yeah.
And in like the 11th grade, my history professor was talking about, he went on, we actually got to touch base on the Celts. And we were sitting there talking, and he said Sam Hain, and I was like, Samhain.
Yep.
And he was like, you what? He was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, yeah, it's Samhain. So he looked it up, and he was like, wow, okay, Samhain. I was like, yeah, Gaelic's weird. My ancestors did weird things with letters.
And sounds.
And sounds.
Like the old site, Bryn Kethlethy. If you looked at how that is spelled, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
It looks like Bryn Kelly Dedu.
Yeah.
Is exactly how it's spelled. But DDU is pronounced Thee in Gaelic.
I mean, you want to hear something crazy, Will? I mean, look at my last name, for instance, and no, you guys won't get to know it. I mean, most of you here that watch me know my last name anyway. I don't care. And those of you that don't, research. Sure, you'll find it. I'm sure you'll find out also that I'm poor, and I'm a terrible poor.
So the rich were all terrible poor.
Yeah. Alright, Hey, Will, we're 32% done with this.
Nice.
Oh. Got one of those disgusting pores. I remember that was one of the reasons why I never really got like girls didn't want to go with me to prom or anything, because they knew I wasn't like loaded like most of the lawyers' kids that I went to school with. And now look at me, I'm happily married, and they're all losers.
That's how it do, Yugi. As you know.
Yeah.
Joey would say.
You know, I really don't have any friends from that school either that I still like talk with on the daily.
Now, Jen, I will say French for me in high school was hard, but as I've gotten older and I look back on it, it's really not that hard to me, because it's very similar to French, because they were both derived from Latin. So Roman languages like that, I can kind of understand them. I never really looked into Italian.
What was your other Roman language?
Well, French, Italian, Spanish, all those are based off of Latin. Or based from. And
French is interesting because it's a Latin language, but it's heavily influenced by like the Franks, who were like extremely German. Extremely German.
And another thing too, French is a lazy language, in my opinion. All these letters and words that they'd never pronounce. It's like, why have all those letters if you're not going to pronounce them? One, sure.
One
Because
of my
we've got
favorite ones is, like-
some words there
Yeah,
where like one
there you
letter is silent. Yeah, 10 letters and pronounces 2 exactly.
Yeah, and Gaelic does it about the same, but it's like those 2 letters that are there don't pronounce even close to what they spell. For instance,
Yeah,
the
there's
word
a g-
D-U-B-H.
Yeah.
Do.
There's a guy, there's an indie author that I follow on TikTok. He actually has a language based off of Gaelic that he came up with.
I forgot about that.
Remember,
I
cannot remember.
You're in the keyboard room. But you
I
know,
guess I'll keep doing the outside.
getting back to, like, you know, Gaelic and Scottish and Irish and all that, dude. The Scots were funny when it came down to naming, to, like, giving themselves names,
Yeah.
like last names. Like, most of them are just derogatory names for each other. Like, English is from Germany, yep. But what's so funny is, like, you look at you look at like a Scottish last name, and then you look up the meaning behind it. Like, for instance, Campbell. Campbell literally means, like, crooked mouth or crooked nose. I can never remember which. It's one of those. But it was literally like, oh, we want to insult you a little more. The
Yeah,
last name
especially
Macmillan.
if they were high from the Highlands or the Lowlands.
Yeah. My other favorite one is Macmillan. It literally means son of the tonsured one because they had male pattern baldness. I was like, you guys hated each other, didn't you?
Oh yeah, the clans fought each other for a long time.
Oh god, yeah. And the Campbell clan was one of those that was known for, like, oh god, where is, okay, I found the dirt. There it is.
Fun fact, a history lesson, when the Vikings were, you know, going out and trying to expand, there was one place and one group of people they were told not to fuck with, and those were the Celts. The Scots Celts. They're like, do not go there.
Yeah, they were
Do
told,
not
hey,
go
by the
there.
way,
They will.
you will die.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, we'll take your word
That was
for
one
it.
of my favorite ones. They found a pamphlet that said, yeah, do not go to the land of Kenneth MacAlpern.
Yep.
You will die. And it's all funny because his brother was like the one that caused that issue. The Norse sailors were like, it was just a Norse merchant ship coming close to shore, and they said a Pictish raider ship came up there, and this is what I love. Like, the history of the Picts makes me laugh so hard because they were just like, they didn't give a fuck. They literally didn't give a fuck.
And they're like, oh, who are you?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah. So the Picts started off. So they started. The game just crashed.
Oh no.
I got to get back in.
Yep.
But it's funny because, like, the Picts were like, they legit looked at the Romans and go, yeah, by the way, you're not taking over. And the Romans were like, want to bet? Want to bet? So they start marching into, like, Pictish territory.
Yeah, and they regretted it.
And they said that they marched into Pictish territory, and they were like, thinking they had it. All right, I reopened the map.
All right.
So they got in there, right? And immediately, all right, which one were we doing? We were doing
The funhouse.
Funhouse. That's right. All right, where is it? Farm. All right, I know we did it.
You have to go
It's
back
not showing for me.
Open up your menu, maybe.
Oh, wait. I see.
Did you
I
do
see
it on
what we
free
gotta
play?
do. There we go. Yeah, I think I did it on free play. Let me go over here back to the funhouse. Continue job. There we go. So yeah, the Romans put up a settlement right there near the border, and they decide, okay, it's safe here. We can. All of a sudden, here comes a raiding group into their cities and starts killing everything. Oh, never mind. We're building a wall.
Yeah.
And so Emperor Hadrian was like, I want a wall, and I want a big wall. I want a nice wall. Best wall in the world. Greatest wall
Best
ever.
wall in the world, okay.
Exactly. And so he gets a wall built, right? And
Isn't that the
A few
part of
years-
Hadrian's Wall that runs through Britain?
yeah, that's the one that runs literally on the border of Scotland.
Okay.
And he built that because the Picts were like, yeah, try that again. But yeah, so the Norse start like sailing around the seas, and they had a merchant ship there, and like the merchant ship comes close to Scotland, and Kenneth MacAlpin's, who was the king of the Picts at the time, literally his brother's out there, and he goes, yeah, so you can just give me your ship now, and I'll let you live, or you can fight,
And you will die.
and you'll die, and I'll still take your shit. And
Yeah.
and the Norse were like, okay, here's our shit. And so they made it back, and they told their lord, and so their lord, sends out a ship, and the same shit happens. They take the ship, kill everybody, leave one man, send him back on a tiny dinghy back to back to his homeland, and responded with, and basically used him to kind of give a message that the lands north of Europe, the lands north of England, were to never be touched because those people are crazy and they will kill you. When the Romans first ran into the Picts, they described them as naked people who fought with like they would run out naked, painted with tattoos of like blue tattoos, like woad tattoos.
Yeah.
And that's how they earned their nickname, is because they tattooed themselves all over. They would be tattooed from head to toe in tribal markings and were just ruthless. And I always love hearing that story because it's always super fun for me.
Wasn't Merlin supposedly a woad? They depicted him as
Merlin-
one, as that one King Arthur movie that came out.
Yeah,
God, was Keira Knightley in that?
maybe.
I think
So-
it was one of her early movies
Merlin
where she was a
Merlin
woad.
is actually... So,
And she was
with
Guinevere.
Yeah. So with Merlin, it's a little bit different because that actually comes from more of the Welsh tales,
Yeah.
the Mabinogion. Because King Arthur was supposedly... So, King Arthur is the tale of the Welsh fighting back. Like, his whole tale is pretty much the Welsh fighting the Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah.
And that's why there was the battle of the Red Dragon versus the White Dragon in the myth. Is because the Red Dragon represents Wales, and the White Dragon represented, like, England. and the Anglo-Saxons. Michael Reed, actually, no. I don't believe in the Lost Legion of the Ninth. Mostly because there was never really any historical documentation to kind of prove that it happened. There were documents of, legions going into Europe, or into Scotland, and making small journeys, but they never really did much. DJ, what's up, dude? And Michael Reed said that movie was the Arthur movie with her and Merlin.
Yeah.
How's it going, DJ?
Yeah,
Hope
she
you're doing
played
well,
Guinevere. And Guinevere was a woad, too.
Yeah.
And Arthur asked for their help to fight against the Anglo-Saxons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Nobody really understood a whole lot about, like, the Welsh mythology, because, again, a lot of the mythologies that we have from Gaelic and Celtic cultures tend to be more verbal and not so much written, because they didn't really have a written language.
Yeah.
Much like most of, like, most Celtic culture was more verbal tradition rather than using like a written language. Now they did have some written script, but most of it's lost to time. Like most of the use of the ogham.
Yeah.
And also that depends on your language as well, how that's pronounced, ogham or ogham. But it's usually pronounced ogham because the GH is ugh, ugh. But I'm not ugh in the whole night, And GH does one of those weird things where it can be silent or it can be like ugh. Because there really isn't a great English translation for anything.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but J.R.R. Tolkien, he found a language that was in, I want to say, Sweden somewhere.
Yeah.
That it was a dying language during that time when he was writing Lord of the Rings, or about to.
Yeah.
And that's what Elvish is based off of their language. It was mostly spoken. And they passed down a lot of their stories through song.
Yeah.
So I always thought that was really interesting whenever I started to get more into the world building of Middle-earth.
Glad to hear you're doing good, DJ. You been playing anything fun lately?
Fun fact, one iteration of the Keeper's Gambit had my own version of Elvish and another language that I was coming up with, but I just felt like it was too much work. And it really wasn't central to the story, so I was just like, yeah, I'm going to scrap it. Now, I do incorporate some language here and there, but I instantly, translate it in parentheses, so
yeah,
there's no, dictionary needed.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot how massive this place was. But one thing I hate about wearing earbuds is, my ear gets super itchy after a while.
Yep.
It feels like there's a hair tickling my ear right now.
Yeah, you've got the fun ceiling over there.
Yeah, I've got the fun everything over here. Everything moves. I feel like you're writing an Avicii song right now. Pretty soon you'll be writing a DJ Snake song.
Speaking of making songs and stuff, I opened up some of my old projects on FL Studio the other day,
Nice.
including the song that we were gonna make for our joke Russian group.
Oh yeah, Spetsnaz.
Borscht. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so the running gag was we had, the channel had its Soviet theme back in the day, and me and Will thought about making a Russian inspired like Eastern Bloc dance group, like dance music group known as like Spetsnaz.
Yep.
And we were coming up with stuff because at that point the channel was going through its whole like, someone called it KGB, so it became a whole Russian theming,
Yeah, we ran with the joke,
like
or with
Soviet
the mistake, and we're
theming.
like, we're gonna do it. We even got
Yeah.
Ushankas and everything. I still have mine.
Yeah, I still got my Ushanka as well. I even have my my commandant hat that I've been that I wanted to wear. Like the original channel logo was based off of that mistake, and I ran with it up until recently when I was like, it's time to change.
And plus all that hoopla with the U.S. and Russia and all that.
Yeah, I
I'm
never
sure
really
came
cared.
in-
No, I never put any consideration into that because, like I said, I'm apolitical when it
Yeah.
comes down to things. Like, I try to be as libertarian as possible, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And how I vote is it's my personal thing. I don't go around and preach to people about which side's right and wrong and all that, because I really don't care. At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm starting to feel more like AJ Gentile. It's two heads of the same coin.
Yeah.
I don't. You know me, dude.
Yep.
And I don't sit here and belittle. I've gotten to the point now where I don't like. If someone votes differently than me, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Like, you vote how you feel.
Yeah.
But
don't condemn me for how I vote.
Yeah, don't demonize somebody else for voting a little differently. That's the problem we have
That's
now.
where exactly. I was just about to say that's the problem. Whatever happened to agreeing to disagreeing, but still stay friends with somebody?
Yeah,
Whatever happened to that?
The problem is we've lost civility in this country. Nobody wants to be civil anymore. We all want to name call. We look at it like a sport. We're looking at it like a sport now. We treat it like a sport.
Well, in more recent years, and this branches off into another subject, but it's relevant to most things now, is being quote unquote savage, cold-blooded, being
another thing too
a
is
bad bitch, that kind of thing, that mentality. Like, that's the problem. Is, if you ain't with me, you're against me, and that's a very, in my opinion, a piss poor way to look at the world.
Also, another thing too is I think we've allowed it to go into the good guy versus bad guy mentality, where we stop seeing where everybody thinks they're the good guy, and realistically, if you ever look at the good guys, there is no such thing as a good versus. There is no a good versus bad in anything. It's just one side versus the other, and the winner ends up becoming the good side for the time being.
Yep, the victor writes history.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person that I feel like, and yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for getting political here for a moment, but I think it's time that all of us, everybody, we all need to wake up and smell the roses and see that the founding fathers didn't want a two-party system. They actually fought against that.
That's actually one of the main tenets they said not for our future generations to do.
Yeah.
We're like,
Jefferson,
screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah, we were literally like, you know what? We did fight against being taxed and, all that, but hey, let's get taxed again and let's have two parties again because, we were so good at the Whigs versus Tories.
Yeah.
And here we are, becoming the thing that we so hated.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's my spiel. That's my spiel. And I know it pisses people off when they ask me about my political stance and I tell them how I feel. Like,
honestly, it shouldn't piss anybody off because you're like, you truly want the best for the country and for everyone.
Yeah, I want the best for both, I want my gay neighbors to be able to hold their firearms and smoke pot and not have to pay taxes about it. And be able to own their house and be able to get affordable health care and not pay taxes and, everybody be able to go out and just be human,
It used to be like that.
Yeah,
it's gotten worse in the past decade and a half.
I want the 1950s America, but 1950s America to where everybody has equal say,
Yeah.
And I don't...
Things were simpler.
Yeah.
But apply equality in fairness where it should be.
Exactly.
Because equality doesn't always equal fairness. Case in point, there was a picture that I saw a few years back where they were talking about equality's good and all, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't always equal fairness. And it showed 3 people trying to look over this wall to look at, like, I think it was a baseball game or something.
Yeah.
And everybody had the same, like, sized box that they stood on, but not everybody was the same height.
Right.
And that was a really, really good comparison. I really liked that a lot.
That is one of my favorite comparisons, too. I love that picture. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Equality doesn't always equal fairness.
Yeah.
Finally, I got that thing. Jeez.
There we go.
That was aggravating.
And, like, I've lost friends due to political discussion, but my old saying is this: if I'm gonna lose a friend because of my beliefs,
ideology,
then they weren't really my... What's that?
Ideology.
Yeah, due to my ideology that I hold.
Were they really your friend to begin with?
Were they really my friend?
To begin with?
I mean...
Yeah. I respect people's differences,
I do
but
too,
Don't come at me with hate and violence, just because I believe differently than you.
Correct. Absolutely. But I
There's
also
been so many
think
times where I've surprised the heck out of people where they're like, oh, well, I feel this certain way. And it's like, well, I don't. And they're like, they're expecting an argument. It's like, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't think any different of you.
Right.
And they're like, oh, really? They're like, yeah. I still like you as a person.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed. Like, I mean, I wish we could see eye to eye on certain things, but we won't. and that's okay.
Right.
We can still be friends. We'll just avoid those topics when we hang out. We know where we stand on that, and that's where understanding comes into play.
Yeah.
That's what true harmony is about.
Yeah. And again, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I got distracted writing an Avicii song. But yeah, I think in the long run, if we all just kind of took a look in the mirror, not even took a look in the mirror, if we all just kind of sat down and had a discussion where, you know the saying, we listen but we do not judge?
Yes. That's been a trend in last year.
Yeah.
On TikToks and Reels.
Yeah. The whole we listen but we do not judge, I think if a lot of people actually followed that through, rather than say it just because they're being funny.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's healthy to argue. It is healthy to argue your point. And I'm not saying that we need to just stop arguing. I'm saying that we need to learn how to argue in a way that is. We need to learn how to debate.
Productive.
That's the better way.
Yeah, debate. Yeah, that is the word.
Yeah,
to have a conversation and dialogue about issues and come to an understanding and to a compromise instead of, demonizing one another.
Right. And I'll say this 100 times, and I'm always going to be. I am proud to live in America. I am proud to be an American.
America,
I am happy that I'm.
Fuck yeah!
I am happy that I'm an American because of the fact. I look at the countries that don't have the freedoms we have. Like, I can go and criticize my government and not have to worry about being, sent to some gulag. Like what's going on around the world right now.
Britain being one of the biggest ones right now.
Oh man, arresting someone for having an opinion is the dumbest thing. Because you're afraid that they're going to upset somebody. Or they're going that's morality policing, and I am not, nor will I ever support the idea of morality being a crime. And then another thing too is I mean, look at what's going on in countries like Iran right now. It's the people are
is
tired.
A hot ticket item right now. Is Iran. And I totally understand why it's going on.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not going to get too far into it because again, I'm not, but I'm standing with the people. I'm standing 100% with the people.
Yeah, because what they've had to endure since 1979 has been very oppressive, in my opinion, and just outright wrong, again, in my opinion.
I mean, and I look at other countries that are beside that. Like, you've got countries that are... I watch a channel called Yes Theory, and I encourage everybody, go out and watch those guys. Watch how they interact with peoples from around the world. At no point do they ever come in there and try to change people's belief. But they come in there to see what life is like for those people. And they've been to countries that are just so oppressive. Like, I can't remember what country it was. It's not Kazakhstan, but it's like in and around that area. I think it was Turkmenistan. They went there, and the amount of just, like, lack of freedom that they have.
Don Svazo must have me, like, blocked or something, because I can't see her in chat. Which is really weird.
You're not the only one. Apparently a lot of people have had issues getting to see her.
Maybe she's got some weird restrictions.
Could be. But, I don't know. It's weird. I think... Because Babyface said he couldn't see her the other day. Mega said he couldn't. I don't know. YouTube has been super weird lately, and one of the things I threatened to do a while back, I've got a bit of a delay with my audio here on the game. Like, when I pull the trigger, there's a delay in the audio.
Not for me.
So I've been trying. I had to figure out how to send a gift card to Don Tavazo not too long ago.
Yeah.
Because being that she's one of my friends, we sent a lot of our friends Christmas gifts this year. Me and Jen decided it would be better just to do that.
Yeah.
Than to, get a ton of stuff for ourselves. So, I wanted to hook up all of my friends with at least something a little nice. Not everybody could afford something nice for themselves this year. So, we went and I decided I was going to hook her up with a gift card for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did, and I gave her a gift card so she could get Helldivers 2, because she's been wanting to play Helldivers 2. She's watched me play Helldivers 2 and saw how much fun it was.
Yeah.
And so, oh my god, it's a whole bunch of stuff. The ticket booth has something. There we go, ticket booth's done. Alright, balcony barrier pole. Balcony barrier pole's done. Alright, I'm heading upstairs to see if I can get outside.
Oh, I see. I found the schmutz out here.
Balcony doorway. I stepped on the keyboard. Oh, I found a wall here that wasn't clean. It was a door.
As you were saying, you were trying to give her a gift card?
Yeah, so I went to give her a gift card, and I'd given her one for her birthday, and she was never able to use it. Come to find out, and this is me learning how PlayStation Network works as a whole. We can't give American gift cards.
Huh.
So, tried to figure it out. Tried to send something. I think I still got the code from that one. Exterior second floor wall. Exterior second floor wall. quite get what that... Oh. God damn it. And, you know, so I found a website where I can actually go and give people, like, all of my international friends that play games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe whenever I do giveaway, if I ever do a giveaway again, which, honestly, I'm starting to see where the giveaway thing isn't a good thing anymore.
Mm-mm.
Because the only people that benefit from a giveaway are the people that win. And even then, if all the people are only if only all the people, I can't English. You know, if people are only subscribing to me just so they can win something, then are they really subscribing to me because they like my content, or are they subscribing to me because there's a chance they can get something good?
Yep, therein lies the caveat.
Yeah. And I know a lot of my friends do giveaways, and I'm not bashing them on this. That's not my intention with this. But,
you know, if it works for them, it works for them, but it doesn't work for you.
I mean,
in the long run, it doesn't.
You know, and I worry about my friends that do it and think that it's going to help them get their channel, like, maxed out on growth. But when you build a community that way, the community then, once you stop doing it, or once something happens to where you can't do it anymore, they're gonna abandon you. Like, the people that you gained from doing those things. And that's one of the reasons why I've kind of left, like, the Fortnite stuff. I don't want to play it anymore. Like, I like playing the mini games with you, Will, and that's fun for me. But Fortnite's no longer fun for me. Like, it's just another cash grab game.
Yeah.
And it's always going to be that way for me now. Oh man, we're gonna finish this just in time.
My sister sent me a video of the new skins that are coming.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, it never ends, does it? It just never ends. It just keeps...
Right, it's literally
And some of the skins are really cool, because new Adventure Time skins are coming. But...
Wiggle room wall, rotator room wall shape.
Wiggle room, huh? Alright, I'm in the wiggle room.
And I mean, as much as I like the idea... There we go, rotator. Light hallway tube light. Oh, it's above us. Nope, it's not.
It's one of these lights here.
Got it.
Yep, there it is.
And I mean, that's one of the things that, like, that's one of the reasons why I've kind of stopped caring about Fortnite, guys. And why I got so burnt out on it is because everybody wanted to play with me. But they didn't want to play with me because they liked me. They wanted to play with me to get their 15 minutes of screen time. Not saying that I'm super famous, but
anytime you're on stream playing a game, you know, they'll tell their friends, hey, go watch me. I'm playing right now.
Yeah, and go watch me, but don't worry about subscribing to this guy because he's a loser, you know,
or whatever they say, you know. I'm on this dude's channel, come and watch me, and then sometimes they'll subscribe, and then after that stream is over, they'll unsubscribe. It's just like, what was the point in doing that?
Exactly. Like, what benefit did you get subscribing to my channel if your whole plan was to basically just
Drop.
tell me,
As soon as
basically throw me to the wolves, after you were done? And I mean, granted, to each their own. Everybody has something they like. And I'm not saying that, I'm mad that people are not subscribing to me. I'm just saying, don't sit here and think that, a lot of times when people subscribe to you, that they're subscribing to you because they like your content. They're subscribing to you because they want something from you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying everybody does that, but it's the ones that truly think that, oh, if I subscribe to this guy, he might let me come play with him sometime, and then I can, I can get all this. Or the people that are like, if you subscribe to me, can you make me a mod? No. That thing pisses me off more than anything else. You beg for mod, I'm gonna immediately just assume that you don't really care. You just want some sort of power. You're on some sort of power trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I
honestly don't understand why so many people, beg for mod status. What does it do for you? What does it accomplish? Truthfully.
Absolutely nothing, though. Think about it. Someone getting a mod status.
Yeah. But I digress.
Yeah. What was it that the wonderful Austin Powers used to say? Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is a power trip. I can ban people in the chat now. Hoo ha 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 ha. But
yeah,
who cares?
Exactly. Big whoop.
You do that too many times, and you're gonna get banned yourself. Especially if it's no reason to ban somebody or quiet someone, time them out or whatever.
Okay, so the delay in the audio is only for the sprayer. Or not, huh? Oh, that turned off my audio. Nope, I didn't need to do that. That's horrible. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Oh, what was it? There we go. Yeah, my audio got all kinds of glitched here. I don't know what happened here. But, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 11:37. It's time to call it a night. Will, I want to thank you for joining me tonight and playing with me.
Of course. Sorry I was late.
Nah, it's all good, dude. We had enough time. But, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Will for playing with me. Tune in Wednesday night as me, Will, and Noah dive back into some, Back for Blood. That should be a ton of fun. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been here tonight. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. And click on that bell icon, guys, because that's going to keep you up to date with when I go live, when I put out community posts, and when I put out content for you guys. Guys, I want to take this time to thank some amazing people. These are my recruits, aces, and new types. For 99 cents to $5.99 a month, you can unlock some amazing perks, guys. To find out what those perks are, go ahead and check it out, guys. But yeah, thank you so much to these amazing people right here. You guys are awesome. I probably need to update this list, though. But anyway, comrades, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all be safe, be amazing. Much love to you all, and we will see you Wednesday night at 8:30. Good night, everybody.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.